like
excited.
what? Like reverse
Yeah.
rank them? Like rank yours. I rank yours. You rank mine.
Yeah, exactly. I love this. I love this. Welcome back, everyone, to the MCW. I'm Brandon.
I'm Jordan.
Back to the greatest wrestling podcast of all time. Here to talk about the latest Smackdown on 9/27. It was a banger show, setting us up for Bad Blood, which is just 1 week away now, literally. A week from
Yeah,
right now. So we're recording this on Saturday, a week from right now. Be
it
Bad
starts
Blood
at
time.
6 o'clock on next Saturday too.
Mm. Nice
Because
and early.
there's a UFC card that same night.
Uh,
So TKO UFC.
yeah, they're all together now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they want to make sure it doesn't overlap. It makes sense,
right.
and it makes it easier for me to watch it and not have to stay up later than I want to. Especially if the card seems like it's going a little bit too long to get to where we need to go.
Meaning,
Like how some cards just like it might be like a 5 match card, but sometimes it just seems like each match just kind of goes on and on and on and on.
like back to Berlin, with the exception of two matches. One of those matches was way too long.
Sure, yeah, literally like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
If it's, I'm very happy with it being at 6 o'clock if it's like that because sooner it's over, it'll be over by like 9 o'clock or
Yeah.
9:30 the latest. I'm okay with that.
Listen, they can put it at 1 o'clock. I'll be even happier. When there was backlash at 1 o'clock, I'm like, yes, get this going.
Oh, that's because they were overseas.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're in the States now.
So
They ain't,
what?
do, they ain't doing it that early.
Give me a brunch pay per view at 11, baby. Even what?
Hell no. Hell no. I'm good.
So what if we get a surprise return at this next Bad Blood, the next pay per view? I wonder, is there anyone that could come back and surprise us?
There shouldn't be.
Shouldn't be.
Yeah.
What if there is?
I hope not.
What if So
I
comes
hope
back?
not.
Ah, really?
It wouldn't.
I wouldn't mind that.
I think they're gonna draw it out. I don't think because I don't think he's gonna be with Roman for real like that. Maybe he'll be on Roman's side more because Roman didn't technically turn on him solo,
It
did he?
was his baby brother, and Jacob.
But Jay's not gonna.
No, his baby
Jay,
brother in the Tongan. Not Tongan.
yeah. But I don't know. I feel like Jay's gonna take a while too, especially because he's intercontinental champion now.
The new IC.
He's gonna be like, nah, I'm good, bro. I'm chilling. I'm doing my own thing. I don't need y'all for real.
Exactly, the Yeet, Yeet Man. But speaking of returns, today for our top 10, before we get into this show, this banger SmackDown show, we have a top 10 return list of our favorite returns to WWE history. So I got 10, Jordan has 10. I'm gonna drop my 10. Jordan wants you to rank the 10. Um, here we go. Here we go.
Are yours in order?
No, I'm gonna just give them to you.
Okay, I
Or,
put
or,
mine in
or
order.
should I give them to you in order?
Yeah, yeah. Give
Okay.
me your favorite to like not least favorite, but like just give me an order. Yeah, I put mine
Okay.
in order.
All right. I'm going reverse order. 10 to 1, 10 to 1, 10 to 1.
All right.
Number 10, because even I felt how important it was. The big moment. The big moment. Number 10, CM Punk's return at War Games. I was like, holy crap, this is something. The whole crowd's into it. Everyone's hyped. Steph looks upset. Randy's smiling. This is something. The whole world was ablaze. I'm like, all right, well, CM Punk,
Mm-hmm.
he's the guy that Rey Mysterio beat, thankfully, at WrestleMania. For me, at least, until very recently. But yeah, it's big return, big return. He's my 10th favorite return. My ninth favorite return. Daniel Bryan comes back from injury. When he came back in 2018, I was like, yeah. Finally, the rumors are true. He's back. The Yes Man is back. That was awesome. At 8, I have Trish Stratus's return.
Most recent.
No, when she returned a feud with Becky and stuff. That not her Money in the Bank appearance.
Yeah, no, I was talking about that. I was talking about Becky. Yeah,
Oh yeah, that yes,
yeah. I'm talking
yes,
like anything involving like them wrestling is what I would consider like.
yeah.
That's what I did for mine at least. Yeah, no, that wasn't a return for Trish. That was just a little cameo. That shit didn't count.
That was a fake out because they're really big at bringing Cena in to make his big announcement.
It was just because they were in Canada. Yeah.
Okay, number 7. This
Mhm.
this could be up higher on the list. Honestly, it's a big deal. When Charlotte came back and beat Ronda and freed the SmackDown audience from her tyranny as champion. Oh my God, what a wonderful day that was. Number 6, we have Randy Orton's return at War Games. The big deal for me. I was like, yeah, Randy's back. RKO everybody. He came back huge, just on some. Oh, I've been eating nothing but beef and other wrestlers.
Came back
Look at
crazy.
me. Number 5, Roman's return at the SmackDown premiere. It was rumored. It wasn't that big of a surprise, but it was a welcomed moment, a huge moment. Had us all throwing up the ones one more time. Oh, return of the original and only Tribal Chief. Number 4, I have Cody Rhodes' return against Seth Rollins at WrestleMania. Huge. I didn't see it live, but watch it later. I think I maybe saw it. My memory's not that good. I watched it back. It was amazing. It was amazing. It was amazing. Number 3, Sasha Banks' return and an immediate heel turn on Natty Ice a good on Natalia. That was amazing. Uh, I, wa- she came back with her blue hair, right? Came out with her blue hair. It was kind of weird. Her wig was messed up. And then, Natty was in the ring. She welcomed her. And she just, like, put Natty down. Boom, put her down. Just
I
put her
like
down.
vaguely remember that.
Then she took off the wig and revealed her actual hair, purple hair. I was like, all right,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
okay, okay.
The new, the new boss. Number 2, Edge at the Royal Rumble. Amazing. Amazing. What a moment. I was so glad I watched that Rumble. When they said, "You think you know me?" I was like, "No way!" He came back, came through the smoke. Look on his face. I was like, "Yo, this is actual cinema. This is my whole childhood
No,
rushing back to me." And then number 1, the greatest return of all time for me, when The Rock came back. When you fuck with the final boss. When The Rock came back and set wrestling ablaze, baby. Oh, the reason why I'm back in it, big reason why this podcast is popping. But yeah, that's my 10 top 10 returns to WWE history. And there's more. There's more. There's I won't. But I know you have your list again, so I won't say any more that just popped in my head as I was doing this. But there were some really bomb returns throughout the history of WWE.
all right. So for me,
Ooh,
ranking your list, number 1, I put CM Punk. Two,
understandable.
I put Trish. 3, I put Cody. 4, I
Trish
put
is
Daniel.
2.
Yeah, I didn't. My list, I didn't include any women's like returns because I personally
Okay.
don't even like. I can't even like remember any really besides
Oh
like
wow.
Liv Morgan, Rhea Ripley, and Trish Stratus.
Well, you
Even like
vaguely remember
those.
Sasha Banks's. You vaguely remember that one.
Yeah, no, I vaguely remember that. I barely remember that.
Okay, well, Trish is 2. That's amazing. Let's keep going.
3 is Cody. 4 is Daniel
Okay.
Bryan.
Ooh,
Five is The
ooh.
Rock.
Okay. The final boss,
Um,
baby.
Edge, I'll put 6.
6,
Randy 7. Roman 8. Sasha 9. Charlotte 10.
8 for Roman when he came back with the OTC on the chest.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Sasha 9, Charlotte 10. Okay. Okay.
I don't remember Charlotte's return at all.
Oh,
And
I'll send it to
I
you.
think I'm more looking forward to her new return that I can't even remember what her old return was like. I don't know.
Man, Man, she came back and beat Ronda the same like that day. Came back and beat Ronda. I was like, yes, thank God, thank God. get this fake wrestler out of here. Get this botchamania expert out of here. Wow, I like it. I like the list. I like the listing. I like the listing. All right, but let's go. Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
All right. I'll go reverse order too. Number 10, I have Randy Orton at a Survivor Series.
Okay. Okay.
Number
Let's see it.
9, I have John Cena's upcoming return for the year.
Ooh. Okay.
Can't
Okay.
forget my boy John on there.
That's great.
8, I put The Rock. This past year, like January when he first came back, the final boss version. Number
Where do you
7,
fuck
I
with
put
my final ball?
mhm. Number 7, I put Brock Lesnar in 2011 when he F5'd John Cena, just because that was like the first Raw after WrestleMania I ever watched, and I was just like in shock and awe that Brock Lesnar was here, and I was like, yo, and he just dropped him, and I was like, damn, I was like, that's OD. That was actually pretty fire too. Um, Number 6, I have the Hardy Boys at WrestleMania.
Oh, that is an excellent one. With the New Day. With like and they introduced them. Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
That's up there actually. That's up there.
Number 5, I have Roman Reigns, but when he returned in 2020 as the Tribal Chief, the head of the table.
Mm.
When it was the Fiend and Braun Strowman, and he came in and just speared them all.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just like
I
no
was
one
like,
wants to see this actually.
yo,
No,
yo,
no
thank
one
God.
wants to see this.
Um, Daniel Bryan when he returned from injury. Edge
Hmm.
when he returned in the Royal Rumble.
Hmm.
2 was Cody when he returned at WrestleMania, because Cody, I followed him all throughout basically his entire career. His action figure was like one of the first action figures I got.
Ooh,
I got
mine's is
his debut.
mine's definitely great. I think
Who?
action figures probably Red Mysterio. I think
Mm.
many action figures. They got
I had,
shirts
I
though.
had I had a shit.
I had T-shirts.
I didn't have T-shirts. I had one T-shirt.
Yeah. Okay. And then Cody.
Um,
What's the last one?
CM Punk.
I'm confused.
CM Punk is number 1.
Oh, at War Games.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Was he already on the list though? No.
Nah.
Okay. RKO War Games. That's what it was. Okay. Randy Orton War
Um,
Games. All right.
CM Punk is always going to be number 1 for me, just because
Yeah.
I didn't think it was going to happen at all. Like
Really.
he went to AEW, and I was like, okay, but he had crazy bad blood between him and Vince, and like beforehand he went to a WWE show when he was still in AEW. He went backstage to a WWE show,
Hmm.
and he was like talking to the talent and everyone. He was like talking to the Miz and like catching up with people, and Vince got wind that he was back there, and he was like, get security to kick him the fuck out of here, basically.
How did he get back to the first place? That's actually interesting to me.
It's just they all enter through like the same area. He's a wrestler, CM Punk. He probably just walked in with the people who were walking in at the same time. He knows what time they get to the arenas. He used to do it all the
Crazy.
time.
I mean, yeah, that's also crazy. Like,
So he probably just saw people that he knew, or he walked in with somebody who were like, Punk.
what? Walked up with the crew, the ring announcer crew, the ring crew.
Yeah, I mean he because I think he was talking to a few people. I know I think they said he talked to Triple H too, but um just that whole thing of like it still being speculation of like you didn't
Hmm.
know if he was actually coming back or not. And I was like, damn, bro, no Punk in Chicago is crazy. And then it just, and I was like, oh, yes.
Listen, the cult of personality.
And I knew too, because I was like, that's like the other thing too, is like, and it made me even more hype because like, not even like when Drew walked out, but just like because Seth was in the ring, and I'm like, oh man, like him and Seth have
Mm-hmm.
such bad blood because like Seth was like shit talking him like a year before, and he's like,
Mm-hmm.
"Oh, Philly Phil, we don't want Phil. He's a cancer. Stay away. We
Uh-huh.
don't want you
Uh,
over here. We're okay."
They
And
won't
he
be
was and
talking
he's like,
zodiac signs.
and people looked around and he was like, "What? Why does everyone look so surprised?" I'm saying what I feel. Like we don't want him. We don't need him. We're okay. We're good. Then he comes back.
Fast forward 1 year later.
Yep, the
He's
goat.
refereeing for
He's
CM
one of
Punk.
the goats. He's on my Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
Got to be.
Well, CM Punk's your guy. He's a lot of people's guy. Straight up superstar, baby.
Hmm?
The straight up superstar.
Yeah.
I like it. So here's my listing of it. I have number one, Edge, Royal Rumble. I have to play it safe. I don't know what else is coming, so put Edge up the top, Royal Rumble. Number two,
Mm.
Cody at WrestleMania. Number three, Hardy Boys. Number four, Roman Reigns. Not the OTC return, but the Fiend return. I forgot about that. That was whew. The Final Boss is 5. 6, RKO, Randy Orton at War Games. 7, John Cena. That return. 8, Daniel Bryan. 9, CM Punk, and then 10, Brock Lesnar. Honestly, you can put CM Punk 10 again. Fuck Lesnar.
I was gonna say too, because I was gonna say both. Most of like Cena's recent returns all catch me off
Yeah.
guard too. Hmm.
Let
With
me
his
just kill this thing real quick. Keep
I
going. Keep
chill.
talking. Hey, keep
Um,
talking.
with
Yeah.
his what year was it? 2021 Money in the Bank return when Roman won. Retained, and then John Cena's music hit. That was also up there for a John Cena return for me.
One more 10 against who?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Really?
Yeah,
Ready of
because
Sheamus?
no,
No.
the John Cena moment took over what
Right.
happened.
The actual match.
Yeah,
Question. And do any wrestling theme songs just like pop in your head randomly? Just like
like
random, just
throughout
like
the
just
day
yeah.
randomly. Off the top of my head right now, Voices, Cult of Personality, I Walk Alone, Batista song,
Mm-hmm.
um,
Okay, so the answer is
Rhea
yes.
Ripley song. Yeah.
Okay, bro, the Sheamus theme just be popping in my head randomly. The Sheamus' theme.
You know what's funny? I actually sang that earlier. So yeah, that does pop into my head. You're talking about the good one, like the it's a painful thing. Yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah.
lobster.
It's this
Yeah,
yeah, that man. It just pops in my head. Oh, but that's not his theme anymore though.
no.
Yeah, they need to just go back to that one. That one
Oh,
was a banger.
I just looked it up. Roman beat Edge at that Money in the Bank,
Well, that was kind of recent then.
2021.
Yeah, it's kind of recent. Yeah. Wow. Wow. So I like that, but let's get going on this latest episode of SmackDown. I think the Bloodline was, as they always are, the focus of attention. The show opened up with Randy Orton, which I was so happy about. Just as long as they open up with someone other than Cody, like for a long time, like keep it going. Non Cody opens is what I'm here for. Non Cody opens. Um, but open up
Cody,
with Randy.
you're
Randy's talking
hating.
this shit. Man, Cody be listen. Outside of the what do you want to talk about? Yo, Cody,
That's what I hate when Cody opens. I hate that he just has the what do you want to talk about. It's very I don't know.
no, I
It's kind
like that. Listen, I'm just looking for a catchphrase. But Cody's not here to start smoke. Randy Orton might start something, right? So Randy Orton comes out, he takes forever. I'm just like, bro, you taking forever to come out. He said, I had some business to handle on Raw. I'm back now. I was like, all right, buddy. That's a check explanation. I just have some business to handle. You know what it is. I'm Randy Orton. I move around.
yeah.
He showed up. Started talking, saying, "Hey, Cody, And then it was really surprised me a little bit. He's like, "Cody, you mind coming out here and giving an explanation, like right now?" And Cody's music hit immediately. I was like, "Oh, snap!
Yep.
Randy Orton's just that guy. He's just him." He's just him. And
I mean,
like
that's Cody's mentor. Cody's gonna respond.
that is true.
That is
Definitely.
Cody's. That is Cody's mentor. A lot of I don't know if you've seen any of their interviews, but
I watched it. I
the
watched
one with
their
him
what was
when
it,
they're on when he's
whiskey?
on the bus.
Yeah, whiskey themed interview. Whatever.
The what is it? Oh,
Whatever
the
drink he's
Wheatley's
pushing.
Wheatley's
Yeah.
American vodka. Yeah,
Yeah, okay. Oh, it's a vodka. Jeez.
yeah.
Yeah, I watched that. That was
Um,
good. Randy's like, fuck LeBron. I play Elden Ring. Oh, yeah.
mhm.
It was good, man. It was good. Bunch of
Yeah.
legends in there.
I remember he always mentions it in like all of his interviews though. He's always like when he won the Royal Rumble, he thinks back to when Randy won and he's in the ring with Randy
Mhm.
and he's like I want to be that one day. And then lo and behold, he's that back to back years.
That's Royal Rumble winner, which is insane in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
It's the first time it's ever happened, right? Or
No. I think
no?
Stone Cold.
Makes sense.
I think
Makes
they
sense that
said
Stone
Stone
Cold
Cold
did it.
because
Um,
they always talked about it between him and pretty I'm like almost 99.9% sure it's Stone Cold.
yeah. But Cody comes out, he starts giving the explanation or whatever. But Kevin Owens comes out. Kevin Owens comes out to intervene, to interject.
Oh,
And then
there's
before,
multiple people.
oh
But
really?
Stone Cold is the most recent.
What are the other? I'm intrigued. What are the others?
Huh? What are the
Who are the
others?
other back to back Royal Rumble winners?
So it's Cody 2023, 2024.
Mm-hmm.
Stone Cold. I remember this because I always see the thing where it's like who won the Royal Rumble the year you were born, like that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And Stone Cold won in '97 and '98, and I was born in
Mm-hmm.
'98. Before that, it was another back to back winner of Shawn Michaels, '95, '96, and then Hulk Hogan, '90 and '91.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. All the top guys. I'm going
Yep.
back to back, baby. Get my championship back, or win my first championship in Cody's case. Fire. But anyway, back to SmackDown. Um, Kevin comes out and Kevin's about to say his piece, which he didn't get to say last week either. And then hit Solo's music.
Wah wah
Solo
wah
comes
wah
out.
wah wah.
Yeah, and Solo physically, right? We both agree he needs to, step up a little bit of his little physicality. But he's all right in the mic though. I loved like because Randy and oh no, he's all right in the mic. Randy, Cody, Kevin, all in the ring, and Solo's like, listen, the reason why Cody's teaming up with Roman because every time he teams up with y'all let him down. You let him down every
I
time. Look how long you're trying to beat the bloodline for. You
yeah.
can't do it. I love that. I was like, ooh, and I was
I
payback because Cody tried to Cody tried to get Jacob to step up and turn on him a little bit, and like and
mhm.
Solo's like, I can plant seeds too, Cody. Look at me planting these seeds in the segment.
I don't know. I liked it, but only thing I didn't like is that he literally like said that like what you just said, where he was like, every time you try and go after the blood, I'm like these two, they let you down or you let him down,
Yes, yes,
and he said that, and then he said it like the same exact way. Like he literally said what he said in the beginning. He said it again, and I was like, you just fucking said that. Like he said that, started going into something else, and he was like, and the reason why, Cody, is because every time you tag with these two, they let you down. And I was like, just said that, bro. Like I was like, all right, get him off the mic. I lost interest.
he I'm trying like I hear what you're saying. He tried to say the same thing a different way,
Yeah, but
essentially.
he literally worded it the same exact way, and I was like, Solo. It's called a promo. If you want to be the tribal chief, you're gonna have to learn how to cut one.
Nah, that was a good promo. And then they started booing him, started getting that heat. Then he goes, "Hey, Oklahoma, shut your mouth." It was perfectly timed. The way he said it was very believable. It was
Boo.
they booed. They said boo. They got loud. Kevin Owens said, "Hey, you know what? No one cares what your super mouth, what your super face says. Or you shut up forever or whatever." And then I got the crowd going. But I like that though. Solo, like to me, he planted those seeds, those seeds, planting those seeds in their alliance. And it hit home. Like even Corey Graves was like, "Hey." You know why? When he said that, it was a big deal because it was dripping in truth. And I was like, yes, it was. Yes, it was, brother. It was dripping in truth. And they keep teasing it, man. They keep teasing it. What's coming? With Kevin Owens kicking Cody in the stomach and hitting him with the stunner. It's coming, baby. It's right
Yeah,
around the corner.
it
Feel
it,
it.
sh- it should very soon. But do you want to know? So I don't know if you noticed this, but what I pointed out in the last podcast, and they'll see it when it gets uploaded because I'm literally about to upload it today. But in the last podcast, I talked about how I hate. I always notice when people come out and
Mm-hmm.
they're wearing their ring gear before they're even scheduled for a match.
Yes, we talked about this.
And
Randy.
Randy
Yep.
comes out in his trunks and his boots, not
We
scheduled for a
talked about
match.
this. Yes.
And I'm like, but meanwhile, Cody is wearing his Cody's wearing his gear, or he's wearing his suit, or he's wearing
Suit.
like the vest and everything. Uh, Kevin Owens not scheduled for a match, but he comes out in his regular clothes. The Bloodline Solo comes out in his suit. Everyone else comes out in their ring gear, but it's believable because they're
Mm-hmm.
always on go mode and they're always ready to attack, so they're always going to get involved somewhere. So it always makes sense that they're like wearing their gear, I guess.
With the
But
big old red tees in the front, like they're part of the Justice League. They're part
yeah,
of the Justice League that got to do crowd control.
so like I'm like, bro, Randy, like
That's right. We talk
just
about
put some
we talk about how Randy's always just gonna be in his trunks with his
Randy just
t-shirt on.
Randy's
He
just
don't care.
always on his trunk spot.
That's right. And he's like, listen, man, you gonna get these trunks. What jeans? What shorts? What pants? What slacks? And
Yeah,
and we said a lot like outside of like early Randy Orton and like when his like when Triple H came to his crib, man, there's not too many instances where Randy Orton's not wearing his ring gear.
yep.
Like he's just in his ring gear all the time.
And
Yo, stay ready with the RKO essentially.
and I will say, just because I haven't uploaded it yet, it's not that we didn't record this episode where we talked about this. We didn't record it like the same day today. We recorded it. When did we record it? I can't even
Wednesday,
remember. Did we record after Raw on Monday? No,
2 days. Wednesday, 2 days ago.
Wednesday or
Mm-hmm.
Wednesday or Thursday, one of the two. Yeah, but I could pull it up, but I don't feel like it. But yeah, so lo and behold, of course, the one person I mentioned who always does that, it's got to be Randy. And I think too, I noticed that I don't know if you watched it, but Triple H, like the sneaker shopping, like complex, like so and so go sneaker shopping. When
Shot to
Triple
live.
H went sneaker shopping, oh my god! When Triple H went
I
sneaker shopping,
mean, it is a little bit of a tongue twister.
yeah,
If
he
Shelly sells seashells by the seashore.
I'm good. Um, he talked about how like now because like the guy who was interviewing him, Joe, he was like, we see a lot more like footwear and like sneakers and Jordans in WWE now versus like back in the day. Like, what do you think is like leaning into that more? And he's like, well, he's like, a lot of the guys actually come to me, or like girls too for that matter, and they're like, hey, instead of me running out in my ring gear, can I run out in like these Jordans and like an outfit that I'm wearing already? And he's like, sure, why not? And I was like,
Yes.
believability. You're not in you don't have a match tonight. You're running into the middle of the ring. Like you're not on the card. Why are you wearing your ring gear? To just interfere in a match or jump somebody
Stay
before a match.
stay
Just
ready.
in your clothes. Just stay in your regular clothes. And now we get like Kofi wrestling in Travis Scott's. Dom's not wrestling in Jordan's, but he'll wear like Travis Scott's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Finn, when I worked at a sneaker store in the mall, this kid came in. He was like, "Excuse me, do you guys have the Judgment Day Jordan ones?" And I was like, "I know what you're talking about, but we don't. Those are custom, made for Finn." And he's like, "Oh, okay." He was like a young kid,
Thank
and I'm
God
like,
you were there.
yeah, and I was like,
Thank
"Damn,
God you were there to give him the proper information.
yeah,"
And not just dunk on him. What are you talking
because
about, kid?
because we. No, even one of my workers knew about it too. My
Mm-hmm.
coworkers knew about it
Mm-hmm.
too. But I was
Where
like,
from?
but I was like, and the store that we worked in was like a resale store, so it's like our shoes are like priced 250 and above. So I'm like,
Woo,
yeah, they
woo,
they're pretty prices.
woo. So it's a specialty store, essentially. Specialty shoe store.
Uh,
Like I can't get black ups there.
if you're wearing black ups, that's gross. First of all,
Whoa.
you got a pair of
Oh
black ups
yes.
that you are
I have a pair of black ups and white ups.
you are disgusting. You're
Listen,
you're on your NBA young boy NLE Choppa timing.
that's right. You gotta have that. You
You're,
gotta have those
you're on
black ups for those.
the sexy reds uh counterpart. You're like
No,
sexy
no.
red's baby
On,
daddy.
on that Remy Ma, Jada Kiss, Slime, Gully. You gotta have the black ups, man, just in case. It can always get like that. So you gotta have the black ups when it gets like that.
I don't have white ups either. I've never owned a pair of Air Forces. I
Really?
never will. Yeah, they're ugly.
That is a flaming hot take.
Does
I'm
Dio
not even a
wear
shoe guy.
wear ups?
He wears all types of shoes.
Because he's what? He's a size 14 too, right?
Yes.
I can't wear them shits. They look like clown shoes. They look like boats.
What?
They're big as
So
hell.
wait, do you like
Ups are big.
Clarks? Do you like
Huh?
Clarks? Do you like Clarks?
Fuck no. Clarks? No.
Yeah.
No. What am I wearing Clarks for?
For occasions, for brunch, dinner, or wedding, Clarks are versatile.
I wear Jordans.
You don't like Ups or Clarks?
No. Ups are like the thought shoe to me. Everybody's got it. Everybody
That's right.
wears it.
Shout
It's
it
not
out.
I don't want to be everybody. I don't want to be like, oh, like
Ah,
I went to school with uniforms, and
yeah,
it's like dress down day. You get to wear your casual clothes. Half the
that's right.
school is wearing fucking white ups, and I'm like, I don't
That's
want to be
right.
like y'all, bro. It's stupid. I'll get my own style. I don't want to just wear these white ups just because like they're
A,
crispy and you
a
can't crease them,
crispy,
bro.
a crispy, clean pair of Ups is you can't go wrong, man. You can't go wrong.
I would rather just wear the shoes I got. Jordan ones. I mean, Jordan ones are essentially ups, but ups also have like a thick heel on them. Like they have a thick sole. I'm not. No, they look like boat. They're like and they run big.
That's why I like them. I got big white feet, so
Like
for me,
they
I
run
have
big.
Ups
Fuck
and
no.
I wear a lot of New Balances. If Steph Curry had good shoes, I'll wear his shoes all the time, but like all his shoes stink.
I wear New Balance.
New Balance is fire. I wore New Balance before it was cool. Before they got like cool shoes, they're comfortable. Like that. Give me a pair of New Balances, baby.
Yeah, I wore New Balances back in like 2017. Then I stopped for a little bit because I just like I don't feel like wearing these anymore. And I got back into it a little bit, but like not really.
So now you back. But listen, we are way off topic.
Eh,
Not way off topic. It's somewhat off topic. With SmackDown and the Bloodline and the main event. How'd you feel about the opening segment? How'd you feel about the little seeds being dropped of the set of, little bit of dissentment between Kevin Owens and Cody? Hey, Randy Orton said it's not going to be a problem. You team up with Randy unless you make it a problem, which I thought was fucking ominous as fuck. I was like, holy shit. Unless you make it a problem. Is he about to RKO him right now for the hell of it?
yeah, I mean, I liked it. I was I kind of just wish they let Kevin just say what he says already. Like
I love that.
I'm kind of over like the long term storytelling of Kevin just not speaking his mind. It's like, bro, you have a mic. You could easily just talk over Solo. Like when he cut Solo off and told him, "We don't care what you want to talk about. Like we don't
Shut
care
your
what
face.
you could have just said what you wanted to say then."
It's a slow burn, but it's a long tease. Give
Like
it. Give it a tease.
it is dumb. I That's like the only thing that's like irritating to me. It's like, bro, you have a mic in your hand. Just say it.
So I'll say this because they had a lot of traffic outside. We're podding outside today. Because they had a match together, that kind of messes it up. Right? That match probably shouldn't have happened. Looking back at it, but it wasn't like a great match either. It was kind of mid for a match, especially for Kevin Owens, especially for the wrestlers involved, kind of mid. But so did you? What I thought it was good. I'm not. I pop hard for Randy. I like the fact that I thought Solo was doing good work. I gave it an A minus for opening segment. I was like, we got Cody involved. Cody hit us with the what do you want to talk about? Which again, give me the repetition, baby. Give me the repetition. I'm here for it. I got an A minus. What was your grade? What was your grade? Oh,
I mean, I'll give it an A minus too. It's not like I didn't like it. It's just like small things, like Solo repeating himself, like literally when he just said
yes.
something like 15 seconds beforehand. I'm like, all right, bro,
Trying
turn
to
the mic off. Turn the
turn
mic
the
off.
mic turn the mic off is crazy. He
Um,
is he is the current tribal chief.
and
Red light.
yeah, yeah,
Keep
I
going.
give it a minus. That's
A
cool.
minus.
Yeah. Um,
But
the next part of the show, the first match of the night, was Naomi versus Bailey.
that was the first match?
Yep.
Okay.
I don't know how mean, the match was good. It's kind
Oh,
of.
the match was good. I was happy for both. Happy both of them. Happy for Naomi too, though. Like for Naomi, there was randomly, I was watching like her in Blair's speed match. Her and
Mhm.
Blair Davenport, who we haven't seen in a little while now. She's just been off TV. It was bad. Their speed match is bad. Like they don't work well together, or
Naomi's not fast. Naomi's not
eh,
fast. Her moveset is not set to be fast at all. The
no.
only thing that's fast and out of nowhere in her moveset is the review. That's it.
Which is my least favorite move of all
Yeah.
time. But
Naomi's moveset is quite literally one of the slowest on the women's roster.
what about that?
Maybe other than like Nia Jax.
I'm about to say Nia Jax is pretty slow,
But
but
like she's also just big.
too big. But
She's a much bigger person and Dewdrop. I keep saying Dewdrop. Piper
Piper
Niven.
Niven. But like I watched the
Huh.
match, I'm like, dang, that's probably why we haven't seen Blair Davenport in a while. He kind of like, yeah, Naomi's moveset's like, not the fastest whatever, but Blair Davenport was messing up big time in that match, and we haven't seen her since. But I was happy because like they had a great match, and Naomi's gear. Naomi, this is a big shout out to you. That gear was amazing. The Uno gear was amazing with the GLOW on her boots, the glow and the cards. Like that was, yo. First like ring gear, that's up there. Like easily top 10, top 10 in general.
In general,
Yes, that Uno fit was bananas. Look at it again, bro. Forget about Naomi. The fit. Come on, dog.
I have it up. I'm not blind. I have it up.
Look look at
I've
the
been looking
fit.
at it. I've been looking at it before you brought it up.
It is bananas, and the match is very good. And something
They're,
that the internet's saying Naomi heel turn, which I wouldn't mind it. And I thought maybe they were going to tease that a little bit.
they
But they
did
might
tease that.
be. Do you think they teased it?
Yes, 100%.
When?
She didn't even like hug her or anything after the match. She was like Bailey wanted to go up to her and be like, "Hey, good match." And Naomi was like, taps her on the shoulder, like, "Good for you," and just dip.
I saw him. I was like, maybe she was frustrated in the
And
moment.
there was points in the match where like they started like shoving each other and stuff too. Like Naomi starts hitting Bailey, and she's like, "Fight me!" Like, what? You don't think I'm good enough? Like that's what I feel like she was kind of leading into. Like, what? You don't want to fight me because you think what? Why won't you fight me?
So
And I was like,
yes.
ugh. Bailey was literally just the women's champion, bro. She's gonna win. Bro. She's going to whoop you, bro. Naomi does not not on the same level. Bro. There's levels to this.
See, that's why the heel turn needs to happen. And she needs something review. That's the main thing. Stop doing the review, Naomi. Stop doing the review. For you. But
And
she
you know what? The heel team, not to cut you off, the heel turn does need
yeah.
to happen. They need to hit the Uno reverse card on her merch. The heel turn needs to happen so that she can stop coming out like this. Hit the Uno reverse
No.
on her gear, on her entrance, everything. Hit the Uno reverse.
So
Switch it.
you can say the entrance can change with the heel turn. The heel turner has to change. But
Her gear would change too, for sure.
her gonna be fire, dog. Naomi's fist be fire, man. Her fist be fire, dog. I said our next test gonna be best fit. I'm gonna have links and everything. I'm gonna have links and everything. Best fits. That her fist be fire. For. But okay, so they did tease it, but her and Bailey have fought before, like in the triple
Yeah,
threat. And the triple they're similar vibes from the triple threat match they had. And they were like they will go at each other. They're both like wrestlers. But I thought was interesting. Tiffany Stratton rolled up on her, and Tiffany Stratton was like, "Ah, you lost. I guess you won't be." Da 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 da. He's like, "You know what? How about we fight next week?" I was like, "Oh, you know what? Though, to your point, to her being a heel, right? She immediately was like, you know what? Let's fight next week." And then Tiffany Stratton, they might be a little bit off topic here, but they might be for her turning her face. You
she's
know,
already over. She's over. She's over as hell.
yeah, they might be turning her face because Nia Jax was a little physical with her in the back, letting her know like you better make sure I win because if this goes bad for me, it's gonna go very very bad for you. She had her by the neck, choking her out. Like I was like, oh, that's you want us to root for Miss Stratton there, don't you?
Uh,
WWE,
uh,
you want me to root for her? That's what I'm seeing.
I mean, it's just you that's saying that. Everybody else is already rooting for her. They've been
Who's
rooting for.
everybody else?
They
Boo!
Did you not hear her reaction
Boo!
at when she won the Money in the Bank?
I heard the boos. That's what I heard.
All right, bro.
I heard nothing but boos. Why not? Maybe I hear it just different. When Chelsea fell down, everyone was like, "Oh, our Canadian, no!" Then when she won, they're like, "Oh, boo! This American, boo, boo, boo." That's all I heard. I need to watch it again, maybe.
Tiffany gets the pops all the time. If
I,
you don't hear it, it's because you conditioned your ears to not hear it.
I hear
You
the
have
noise.
it's
It's boos.
quite literally selective hearing. You hear what you
The
want to hear,
the boo is deafening. The boos are deafening.
not boobs.
Okay. For Bailey and Naomi, what was your? Cause like I just want. What was your favorite part of the match besides the 1, 2, 3?
I don't know.
Did you like the match? I don't think you didn't even like the match really.
No,
No. What? What? Really? Talk about Bailey and Naomi. They work well together. It was a banger. Like yeah, Naomi's probably gonna eat the pin and Bailey's probably gonna win. But it was some good suspense. It was good suspense. Naomi had a blockbuster, I believe. Like, oh, that's different. So I popped for the blockbuster. You didn't like any you didn't so what was your grade for the match? What was your grade for the match? Including the segment afterwards with her and Tiffy time.
see,
I gave it a B plus. I enjoyed the match. I liked it. I enjoyed the match, and I love the her just like I'm gonna ship up next week. And that extends their story, keeps both of them attached to the champion, to the championship picture in a way. Um, and I thought like the Nia Jax segment happened before then. Her choking out, her pressing Tiffany, yoking her up a little bit. But
mm,
I'm not gonna root for her. But I do think it's interesting that they're gonna try to make her a face when she
not
cashes
trying,
in.
not trying. She's cashing in on a heel champion. They're not trying. A heel cashing in on a heel. One of them's a babyface. It's not gonna be Nia.
I still stand by her cash in being a failure. The first woman cash in to fail. I'm still standing on that. Fingers
I don't
crossed.
know. I see. That's the thing, though. I think you do that with somebody who can afford to like have that, if that makes sense. Like, do that with somebody who can afford to like lose
You
it.
don't think so? If she's over and
Like,
she all this crowd, and you want her to be a baby face, what better way for her to cash in and have someone else stick the nose in her business, mess up her cash in. That will
But
turn her
who,
really face.
but who else would interfere?
Naomi.
No one cares. Because why would
Now
Naomi
look,
like?
that's a smooth double switch.
Yeah, but
Now,
that's too.
now she's a face. Now
It's
Naomi's a
smooth.
heel.
It's like it could they could do it, but it wouldn't make sense because then it's like, why would Naomi really want to like help Nia?
Hey, hey, no, she's not helping Nia. She's just hating on Tiffany. Especially if let's say she cashes in that bad blood. Let's say she beat. I mean, we're jumping ahead. Let's say she beats Naomi next week, cashing that bad blood. Naomi's like, fuck that. I'm not champion. You're not champion. Like you specifically. Same thing with CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. You run a
Yeah,
similar thing
but
with them.
it, I could see that, but it wouldn't be
And
if they
hold on,
did that. It wouldn't be
and
her
Tiffany
fault.
Stratton eliminated Naomi at Elimination Chamber. So there's even like you know there's
Yeah,
stuff there.
but that I would say has more of an effect on it than
Mm-hmm.
because like as of recent, because even then it's kind of like Naomi's had her chances after Elimination Chamber. She's just not good enough for. But
And Tiffany interfered in her and Bailey's match on SmackDown. They had a match on SmackDown, and Tiffany interfered in that, and they turned to a triple threat on Backlash. So there's seeds there. There's seeds there for Naomi to just jump to just wreck Tiffy time, and that would make her a true heel for real. That would make her a true heel, and Tiffany Stratton would be a real baby face. A
I
failed
get
cash
that,
in
but
on a heel that was bullying you, and there's this supposed face comes out of nowhere, sticks her nose in your business. I'm talking about big baby face. I'm talking big baby face in the happens.
I think the only people who can really afford to like win the Money in the Bank and not cash in successfully, Charlotte, Bailey, Becky,
The horsewoman.
Rhea, Liv,
These are a lot of women you're listed. Like
huh?
these are a lot of women you're listed. I thought you like name three. You're naming a lot of girls right now that can
Yeah,
cash in. Listen, not towards the wrestlers, but in terms of like you know being over. Shannon's up there with them, right?
yeah. But I'm saying that those are people who can afford not to cash in because they already have that like pedigree. I
I
think
think.
there's no point. Here's why I think they're not going to do it because
Mm-hmm,
they haven't introduced the women's mid card titles yet. So once
mm-hmm.
you have her fail, then it's like, well, she failed. There's nothing for her to chase.
She can chase Naomi, and they can fight each other.
There's
I
no
mean,
payoff. There's no payoffs for that. Like that's the problem with the women's and men's roster. For the men's, there's so many other options for them because it's like, okay, I didn't cash in successfully for the excuse me, for the like world title. I'm gonna focus on the Intercontinental Championship now. I'm gonna try and build my way back up the ranks. But for the women's, it's like I didn't win the world title. I'm gonna go to catering now because they don't have anything planned for me.
so that is a larger problem, but
And that's why it's kind of like that's why I think they have never had a failed women's cash in, and why I don't think they will until they actually introduce the money
those
the
mid card
mid
titles are
card
coming.
titles.
They're coming. They're right around the corner.
Nah, I wouldn't say right around the corner. I don't think they're coming that soon. Unless they have their show at Crown. If they have a Saudi Arabia show this year, then yeah.
So I think it's coming before this year, personally.
Well, I mean, I don't mean that. I mean this year, as in like the end of 2024.
Yeah.
If they have a show in Saudi Arabia before the end of 2024, that's when the mid card titles will probably be introduced then, or like the winner will be crowned there.
And so I'll probably give the Meacham. I think Meacham, that thing has her name on it. The mid card title.
Yeah, probably or Chelsea Green.
And they're feuding right now. Makes all the sense in the world.
Yep. I think I think the thing that they're going to do too is they're going to try and avoid cashing in on that too, because if you try and cash in on the mid card title right away, then it's like Like,
What do you
why are
mean?
you trying to like? I don't think she's gonna fail. In my head, if I was booking it, I wouldn't have her fail her world heavyweight championship cash in
Yes.
because say you wait for because like one like you built
Hmm.
it up for so long, you're still trying to get your Tiffy in the Bank briefcase sales up and everything,
I
whatever
mean,
you're trying to push the merch, but like that's one thing. But then at the same time, because then once she loses it, then you discount the prices. You want to turn her baby face first so that you capitalize off of all of this. If you capitalize off all of the sales and everything too, because you got like obviously it's a business, so they're gonna want to turn her baby face, capitalize off everything,
I
and
mean,
then
they're
they're gonna
they're
probably
already they're already turning her.
no, I mean like fully like not like a tweener or on the fence where she's not like she's like oh she got choked and she's making a mean like scowl at Naya. I mean like full fledged baby face, like not hanging around Naya anymore, like telling Naya, "Shut up, leave me alone. I'll do what I want. I can ruin your day anytime I want to."
It's coming, man. The baby face push for Tiffy time is coming.
Because I think, what was I saying? For the only reason why I wouldn't have her fail is because if she does fail, then it's like she's kind of just floundering in the mid card
Not,
again,
not,
and there's
not
no mid card.
floundering. Not
And if
not
there's,
floundering.
well, I mean, there's she's not going to get a title shot. It would make more sense if you have a title that's already there, but then at the same time, I like now is like Bad Blood is honestly the best time for her to cash in because they're already dropping hints that she has that there's bad blood brewing between the two, and then if
Hmm.
she cashes in and wins, then there's really going to be bad blood between the two. So I feel like Bad Blood not only talks about the beforehand, but Bad Blood can also mean like starting at Bad Blood. Now we have beef and going on afterwards. I think it could be a beginning
And
and end to a lot of rivalries and feuds.
like you think about it, the title's not being defended. The SmackDown title, the men's title of SmackDown is not being defended. The Raw men's title is not being defended. Why not add some spice to the card,
Yeah,
right?
it's just the women's titles. I mean, she could cash in on Liv Morgan too. I mean, it's not like it's brand exclusive. That's the whole thing. It's not like it's brand exclusive at all. She could cash in on Liv Morgan and be on Raw now. She could do that too.
Ugh, ugh, almost threw up. The idea of our queen Liv Morgan losing her title at all, much less the. Ugh. All right. Well, I give this grade. I give this match. Give the match a B plus. There was one spot where Bailey did like a try to do a power bomb into the turnbuckle that they kind of messed that up.
Oh no,
And like
tried to do a I don't know if it was a power bomb, but she tried to do like a sunset flip, like
yeah,
what like
sunset flip power bomb.
like what John Cena does, where he like hops on your back and then flips you. I
Yeah,
don't. It wasn't like yeah. I don't know. Uncoordinated.
yeah, they
I
messed
don't
that
know.
up, and then the review happened. Any match that has a review can't get an A. So B plus for me.
Dog shit.
People about to fight right around the corner where I live at. They're upset. You say name Tiffany Stratton, they get all hot and bothered like, ah, well,
Um,
but what else happened on SmackDown?
our next match was Andrade and um, Carmelo. There we go. Yes.
Match of the night, series of the year. This was the best match so far, and that's saying something because the first five were amazing. And this match was also friggin' phenomenal. Mello versus Hayes. It started off with a backstage segment. Oh, shout out to WWE for paying attention to their own story, pay attention to their own like the little details. Andrade, who apparently is not good at English, I guess.
No.
Um, yeah, which is kind of shocking.
Why?
He's his English should be. You don't got to be like like us, but
Hmm?
his English should be kind of decent by now.
Why?
He's been in WWE traveling the world and for a long time.
Okay.
Like Shinsuke has way better English than him. Like, way better.
It just depends on who you work with beforehand. If you work in Mexico, you're most likely working with people who only speak Spanish
That's fine, but
versus
he
like
how
Japan.
long has he been in WWE?
I don't know. I
Yeah,
mean,
like
he was in there in what, like 2017 for like 2 years, and then went to AEW, and then came back to WWE. Oscar's been in there for around the same time, and I
Oscar. I don't expect anything from Oscar.
why
I'm not a big Oscar person. Person,
why Oscar and Shinsuke are both from the same place,
I don't like Oscar.
but but we're just talking about her English. I'm talking about her personality.
Oh, yeah, I don't. So for time out, I don't know if Oscar speaks English at all. I never heard her speak English. I heard Shinsuke speak English. It's not bad at all.
So I think the only thing she really says is no one can touch Oscar. I think that's like
Yeah,
their like slogan
I,
phrase
I'll
catchphrase.
I'll say this: Shinsuke can he can hold a conversation. When Andrade talked the other night, he's like, "Where I come from, real men." Because they can struggle with every word. Real men shake hands to show
He almost
respect.
sounds he to me it's weird because to me when he talks he almost sounds like he's has a like a Vietnamese or like Japanese accent more than
A
like a
Mexican
Mr.
accent.
Miyagi kind of accent.
Oh, and talk about. I'm not to cut you off. Does Charlotte speak Spanish? Like, is she a fluent Spanish speaker?
I wouldn't say she's fluent. I don't
Yeah,
know. Maybe she does.
that's another reason
She,
why he should like.
there's
He
no
should definitely
reason.
speak
There's no
English.
reason for her to speak Spanish. There's no women on the roster who speak Spanish.
Huh?
There's no women on the roster who speak Spanish, so there's no reason for Charlotte to even use Spanish if she does speak Spanish. She probably does,
Her,
but there's no
her,
reason for her to use it.
she's married to Andrade.
I know, but they don't interact on the roster, so there's no reason for Charlotte to speak Spanish. So, like she
But
could, but we're not going to
yeah,
see it.
but yeah. Well, I wonder if she's fluent in Spanish because if she's not fluent in Spanish, like he should be able to chat. It don't make sense at all. Like, you Charlotte to be doing sign language, like
She probably can speak Spanish.
right?
I mean,
Maybe she's fluent.
most people like even if you like, I don't know. It's uh, it's funny because like English is supposedly like the hardest language to learn, which is like insane to me.
It
Because
is by a lot.
in because like in my head, I mean, like I understand like the technical like aspects of it, but like in
Yeah,
my head, like the grammar aspects of it, yes, but at the same time, like in my head, like it's like we're all like literally, if you think about it, everyone around the world is saying the same exact thing. They just have a different way of saying it. Comes out differently.
sure.
But in Spanish, you could say "I want pizza" as the same way I just said "I want pizza." We're saying the same thing, but it's not computing in either of our heads what each other are saying. So that's why it's like it's so bizarre to me that like English, like language barriers are like as intense as they are, because like in reality, it's like everyone kind of has but there's like universal words like police. It's like most of the time, police is like the same thing, or like ambulance. Most of the time, like those things are the same word in most places you go. But then like the
Yeah,
simpler words like a T-shirt, it's like you'll say shirt, and they're like, "Fuck, are you talking about?"
right.
I don't know. It's like
Well,
it's so weird to me that like how like we can say the same thing but like not know what each other is saying. And sometimes whatever like certain languages are similar but like the words have different like meanings, so it could come off as offensive in a way too. It's weird.
so I know in Japanese, like tone is a big thing. Like
Yeah,
the way you
yeah.
say stuff's a big thing. The English is so like stupid because like no other language has there, and there. No other language does that.
Hmm?
There, and there. No other language does that. No other language has all the prepositions, all the crap that we have when it comes to
Yeah.
grammar and past tense. English is dumb. English is dumb. Like I like Spanish a lot better.
I mean,
Turns just like as a language. It's simpler, straightforward.
it, it's literally the explanation of like mood and good. Mood is mood, but good is good. Why would it not be good? Why would it not be mud instead of mood? Like it's like like the spelling and like the pronunciation. It's the same word, but you just like food, mood, and good. It's all the same word. You just stop. You just flip the beginning letter. So it's like why is good and food pronounced completely different? Like good is more of like a U, and food is a ooh, but it's the same spelling. That's why I was like, that's why I understand why people struggle with it.
Yeah, it's
It's like this just
stuff
shit's
like
fucking
that.
stupid. It is literally
Exactly.
stupid. It makes no.
Exactly.
But at the same time, like it's taught like universally, basically everywhere. I feel like because like a lot, the U.S. is like a melting pot of like everyone. So
Yeah, we were a
it's
melting pot. We were a proper country. We're a joke now.
no, I mean we still are. This is the most like because if you think about it, like sure you're American, but like in Italy, they're actually like Italians. Like you go to another country, most of the time those people who are in that country are from there.
We're standing in the states.
But like in the states, it's like you have like everyone, every like all other populations, like Italian families migrate here. Irish people migrate here, so their
If you
families
ask them,
become
no,
their
I
families become American, but they're mainly like
yeah,
sourced
I hear
from
what you're
somewhere
saying.
else,
I hear what
essentially.
you're saying. But if you ask them where they're from, they're gonna say they're
Who?
not gonna say. So the families we're talking about, they're gonna say they're from the states. They're not gonna claim Ireland or anything like that. They'll say, "Oh, my
Mm,
grandpa's from Ireland" or something like that. They're not gonna
no,
be
because
like,
I've met plenty of people where like their parents are like even if their parents are from there, they're like I'm from here, but my family's originally from blah blah blah.
but they claim the
Most people
states.
don't want to claim the United States. If I wasn't from here, I'm not claiming that shit. I
Well,
was unfortunately born here, but my family is from such and such. I'm most of the people I meet they're like that, especially at school. When I be on campus, they're like, "Oh, like I'm from so and
ooh,
so.
mm.
My parents are originally from like Wales, but we moved
Yeah, but they
here."
still claim the states. They don't claim Wales, and they're here.
Hmm?
They don't claim the states. They don't claim Wales. They claim the states. I hear what you're
Who?
saying. The second generation immigrants. Talk about second generation immigrants. They claim the United States. Those people they claim the states. They don't claim Wales.
No, I know. I mean, that's what I'm saying. If
Yeah,
you're born in the states, that's different. But there's still like, if you think about it, there's still more of the people. There's still more. There's more of the what is it, third generation than there is this, or there's more of the yeah. There's more of the
second
first.
generation.
There's like parents essentially. So like, there's more of our parents coming from somewhere else than there are their kids. If that makes sense. At least for people who have like single families,
I
like
hear what you're
single
saying, but
family.
that's not the case though. We're not the majority.
What do you mean?
You're saying the majority of Americans are from somewhere else?
No, I'm saying like from the. I'm saying like the. I'm not. I'm talking about the people who like aren't from here at all. I'm
No.
not saying like America itself. Like
Yeah.
obviously most of us are born here, but like it's
Right.
like the people who are like even if like the people who are born here, like say like the kids who are born in the states but their parents are from somewhere else. I feel like there's a lot more of those people. Like there's more of the two parents coming to the states and having their kid here than there is of like everyone coming over in a way. So like one person's going to claim the states, but then they're going to be like, but their parents are still going to be like, I'm from here, essentially. So that's why I'm saying like the U.S. is more of a melting pot because you still get all those people who still move here versus like the
I'm not here.
U.S.
I'm not here for that. The U.S. is not a melting pot.
Huh?
We are not a melting pot. No, we're not. We're not a melting pot. Toronto's a melting pot. The United States is not.
Not everyone's moving
Canada's a
to
melting
Toronto.
pot.
I mean, I would say the same for Canada. A lot of people move to Canada too because they don't want to move to the U.S.
Better taxes, better healthcare. Yes, that's not an
I've seen
opinion. That's
I've
not an
heard people
opinion.
in no I've heard people in no I'm saying I've heard people in Canada say that regardless it's still they but it may be better but it's like 10 times more expensive like it's very expensive.
And better healthcare. Better taxes. Stuff costs more. You have more money to pay for it. But no matter what, they're not moving to the states. Where those people are.
There's YouTubers who most of the YouTubers I follow who are like WWE oriented. He's like they ask him like, oh, you're gonna move to the states, and he's like, honestly, I wouldn't consider it because like there's no difference between the pay, the cost of living, and like everything that goes into it. And he said his wife is like I think she's a nurse, and he's like they're like literally everything that we have now would be the same in the U.S. So there's no point in moving there. Like a lot of it is
Except,
actually really the same. A lot of it's actually really the same.
We'll see.
I'm hearing it coming from the Canadians. I'm hearing it from his mouth.
Do you
I've
remember
never
when?
been
Do you
to
remember when COVID happened? When it was
Yeah.
like a huge epidemic. Do you remember when we got our refund checks?
Yes, stimulus. Yes.
Canada got like three of those for every month. Like that's the difference. That's how better their taxes are in the healthcare system is than America.
That's
Like when COVID happened, they shut their
would
country
that even
down.
be considered like healthcare? Or
Yes, that's what.
why?
Here's money to stay inside. Here's money to pay for
Why is it
stuff.
healthcare though?
There's the health crisis going on. So we're trying to end it.
Right, but why is that? I wouldn't consider that like healthcare in a way.
It's
Healthcare, I'd consider it.
taxes. Taxes and healthcare. It's way better in Canada though.
I'm curious.
Google it, baby. It's 1,000 times better. But back to Andrade. Back to Andrade. Because real
No
men shake
English.
hands. Real men shake hands. And LA Knight's like, hey, get the fuck out of here, which I thought was hilarious. Get the fuck out of here with that. Out of nowhere,
Yeah,
he gets blindsided by our hero.
your
How
hero,
about this?
your hero. But one thing I want to say though is like I feel like LA Knight. I don't like the way LA Knight does that though because he even like does that. He always has awkward moments with people like that with the handshake thing. He had that moment with John where like John Cena went to raise his hand like basically like acknowledging like this guy is the up and comer and LA Knight's like no, I'm raising your hand instead. And I'm like, bro, why do you have to like essentially one up? Like why do you
Exactly.
have to be like that?
Exactly. He's a little bit of
But
weirdo. It
it's like a
seems
real
like.
life ego. It's not like a plan thing. It's not like a story thing. It's like an actual ego.
Yeah, LA Knight might be a little bit
It's
weird.
so corny.
Listen, our LA Knight might be a little weirdo. A little strange.
Sean,
Because yeah, but then he gets blindsided. He gets blindsided by Mello, and Mello turns on Jordan like, I got something for you too. Come on, come on. I was like, yes, real heel shit, real heel shit. Blindside somebody. God, I loved it. I loved it. Then we had the match of the night. This is a banger. I think they had two commercials in this match.
yeah.
That the little like play-by-play screen. Man, I was watching that little screen like, yo, that's a good one, yo. But we had counter after counter. These guys are nice because we've seen like they're doing new moves in different ways, sure, but we've seen everything they have to offer for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
Until today, Melo pulled out some stuff I've never seen before. Andrade had him off the top rope, about to suplex him into oblivion, about to win the match essentially, and he reverses. Actually, is he trying to do the message from the top rope?
Yes.
That is bananas. So he tried to do the message from the top rope, just turn my
Mm,
hero inside out.
I don't know. Maybe not. I feel like he was, but the way they came off the ropes, maybe not.
And then Andrade, he hits him with a cutter from the top rope. He reverses it in midair, hits him with the cutter.
Carmelo. Yeah.
Boom! Yo, I was going crazy when he did that. But that is banana. The mid-air reversal into the cutter. He hit him with a swinging last 48. He didn't hit him with nothing but net. Then Andrade, he got off. This is one of my favorite moves in wrestling. When he gets him with the back elbow,
Mm-hmm.
oh my, clean Melo's clock, and Melo rolls out the ring. Just totally, just where am I? LA Knight's music hits. He comes out. Shenanigans ensue. He interferes. He distracts Andrade. That opens things up for Melo for him to roll him up and get the 1, 2, 3. We're tied up for a piece, and we're gonna get a decisive seventh game, if you will, a game seven between these guys, the seventh match to decide the series. Which either way, I'm gonna be happy no matter what happens. It's been a great battle, and I think the U.S. title is gonna get involved somehow, some way. It's already been involved. It's I don't know, maybe triple threat, maybe. Who knows?
Yeah. I don't know. I wish they just put it on like Bad Blood seventh match. It's not gonna be on Bad Blood. It's gonna be the
It's
night
not.
before. So it's like whatever.
The night before is actually lit though. That SmackDown shit had to be like tremendous. I think SmackDown like for a go home show that's just bananas. A triple threat tag team TLC match.
I'm not looking forward to that.
What? Look for the dumpster match
Tonga
between.
Loa is in that match.
So
Someone's
what?
going to die.
Listen, that man's been practicing. Okay, he does his big T gear. He's been practicing. Okay, he's 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 not gonna botch anything too
You know,
serious.
he's always had that big T gear. So
That is hilarious. What?
not, yeah, they've always had that. Both of them.
That is
Since they
crazy.
debuted, they've had it before they debuted. This like their OG gear.
Oh, I said they have that back in New Japan.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. We are Tongans to the core.
Yep.
T for what? T for Tongan.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's awesome. I'm looking forward to that match. And so, hot take. Screaming, flaming hot take. Street Profits have to win this match. They got to win that triple threat next. We got other stuff to talk about for this show, but they have to win that triple threat. They have to win the triple threat. They have to get the tag titles all for the bloodline. They have to. There's no way. They have to. Because, and I also, another hot take, I think the bloodline loses that tag match. Reigns and Cody, I think they lose it. Could be wrong, but I think they lose it. And if they lose it, you can be seeing the beginnings of the ends of Solo as tribal chief, which I think they need to start doing. And then War Games could be like the final, breakup of the bloodline. And we get Jacob and the Tongans doing their own thing, with maybe The Rock as the leader or whatever.
Um.
I mean, besides like the botch potential of Tongaloa, you're really not excited for this triple threat TLC ladder match with
Yeah.
DIY and the Street Profits?
I mean, yeah.
We
I'd like it more if it was a
are
TLC match.
instead of a ladder match. Instead
Yeah.
of a, isn't it a TLC match?
No, it's just a ladder match.
We'll see tables and chairs still.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, we will. It'll turn
You
into
just It's
TLC.
just a guarantee you get more of them if it's a TLC match.
What
I
do you
just
mean?
want to see more of them.
Oh,
Hmm?
more tables, more ladders, and more
Yeah.
chairs.
I just want to see more tables and chairs involved. Like with ladder matches, just ladders all over the ring, like scattered around the ring and like ringside. TLC, it's like they set the tables up already. There's already like two tables set up outside with chairs on top of them, ready to go.
The
Just get
destruction.
going.
So we have that and a dumpster match next week between Chelsea Green and Meacham. Someone's going to the garbage, man. Yeah, excited for that. I'm excited to see Tiffany Stratton fight again.
I've never seen a dumpster match before. I don't think. Where I have
Exactly.
never actually no. You know where I have seen a dumpster match before?
Uh oh.
Heels
Oh, really?
season 2. They literally just had a dumpster match.
Was it Steve Amell's character or someone else?
Uh, so I want to say someone else, different people. Yeah,
Different people. But
but
to me, a dumpster match is an ambulance match with just a dumpster instead of an ambulance. That's what I thought about it. Like,
yeah, I think so.
I'm excited. Someone's going to the trash, man. That's something. No pop for Jordan.
I just don't know. Like,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're probably getting Roman next week too. One way or another.
you know what?
Probably get Roman next week too.
Not probably. He'll be there.
He'll be.
I think
He's advertising.
he's guaranteed up until Survivor Series.
Ooh.
He's booked like he's booked on like every SmackDown all the way up to Survivor Series. Yeah, so Roman will be there for sure. I'm pretty sure it's like every single one from like October through like November he was there for. But
I'm excited. Listen. I might be a mark. I might be easily excitable, but I'm excited for next week's SmackDown. I think they did a good job this week. Setting up
You're a
next
big
week,
Mark.
big mark. I'm excited.
Might
I'm
as well call you
excited.
Mark Henry.
Well, I'm not the world's strongest.
You're the world's strongest Mark.
That's not a high bar. That's not a high bar to clear. I'm excited, man. I'm excited for next week. It's gonna be another banger show.
I try not to get my hopes up beforehand. I don't know because I
What?
expect unless it's a like a PLE. I don't really get too I don't really get too hyped for the shows because it's more about like I need I'm more curious about like how they're gonna pace it because I know PLEs like they're gonna just it does timing doesn't really matter for them, but like for like TV it matters, but it's also kind of like I don't know, and with TV, I kind of like I tend to pay less attention to it anyway, just because
Mhm,
there's commercial breaks,
mhm.
and I'm
I mean,
like
the PLEs have promotions too.
but not during the matches.
Okay,
So
okay.
that's why I'm kind of like it'll go to commercial break during the match. Like, I'll go run and do this, and then I'll come back and I'll miss something, and I'll play a highlight, like a replay, and I'm like, oh, like PLEs, I'm sitting there locked in for like bell to bell. That's not the case for most TV matches. Most TV matches, I get up as soon as the commercial hits. Get up, or I go on my
Right.
phone, and I'm on my phone, and I'm kind of just like, oh, it's back on. I'm kind of, and then I'll start to pay attention a little bit more.
Well, did the commercial breaks did the commercial breaks break your attention from this classic that we saw? This
Yes,
absolute classic? Yeah.
yes. I didn't watch the small screen.
But okay, but what would you grade this match, including the begin
A
the
plus.
oh come on, you
It's a
loved
great
it.
match. It was a great match,
Whatever.
but oh my god. See, this is the thing about wrestling training that's like irritating me. My
What?
back. My back is already so jacked up as it is. Do I really want to be taking bumps too on top of this? I already take like 30 minutes to get out of bed in the morning. Do I really need to take an hour? I'm gonna take like 50 years off my fucking life.
No, don't say that. We don't want that. We don't want that. But what it sounds like yoga, man.
Yeah, I've been saying I'm about to try some DDP yoga.
Why not? Or Pilates.
It's helped Mick Foley.
Yeah, man. If your back's killing you like that, it makes sense. I don't want no
Oh,
bad back.
it just makes me so much more tired too because I always have to slouch because if I
Uh-huh.
sit up for too long, my back just feels like I got like a steel pipe just going straight down my back. If I try and sit up for too long, it just gets stiff.
I think that's what Andrade felt right here. Two steel knees in his face
Yep,
in that last 48. Oh,
that is so unfortunate.
what? That just happened?
Just
Look at
that,
this
no,
midget.
just eating that shit. Eating that shit is so tough.
Yo, look at this, yo. Look at this hang time. Hey, look, give Andrade his credit too. Andrade's he's in the air, man. But yeah, Andrade,
Excuse me.
that English guy get a little bit better, but he's awesome. Like in the ring, he's just fucking amazing. And I'm looking for they got make a triple threat. Mello, LA Knight, Andrade, triple threat. I need it. I need it. I think that's where we're heading to for the next pay per view,
Probably.
right? I think we're headed there, one way
I
or
mean,
another,
I
right?
don't know. Next pay per view is Survivor Series, so I don't know what they're gonna do for that.
Uh oh.
I kind of miss the days of champion versus champion.
I mean, is that not gonna happen?
No, they don't
Really?
do that anymore.
Right? Because Vince always had Raw go over.
Huh? No,
Because
because
Vince always had Raw
ever
go
since they
over.
started doing war games, they just stopped doing it.
Smart. Let it breathe. Then bring it back. Definitely bring it back
Like
still.
we could have LA Knight LA Knight and Jey
This is
Uso.
Jey Uso. Come on, like
We
what?
could have we
Right
could have
there.
we could have Nia Jax or potentially Tiffany Stratton if she cashes in successfully versus Liv Morgan.
Hey, don't do that. Or Bailey. Or Bailey. Don't disrespect Bailey. Bailey's
We could
literally fighting for the
have
chip.
Bailey's not getting the chip back this quick. It's not if the title's changing hands, it's not going back to the same person. That's for sure. That's
What
for
if
sure.
what if Bailey beats Nia and then the Tiffany catches in?
It's still not going back to the same person. At the end of at the when the show goes off, it's not going to be with the same person. It might be in their hands, but it's not going to stay with the same person.
What if Bailey wins and then Tiffany catches in?
No, I
That'll
heard
be
you.
fire.
Yeah, if Bailey won and then Tiffy comes in, cashes in and wins, that'd be fire. But she probably won't.
Yeah.
Reason being, because they want to turn Tiffy heel, and then she's not. They're not going to have her cash in on Bailey. They want to turn Tiffy face. I mean,
Yeah.
so she's going to have to cash in on Nia, which means Bailey's taking a fat annihilator from the maybe Nia just jumps from the top rope today and just
Hey, man, don't say that.
just
That might actually
drops
crack her
Bailey.
sternum. That might
And it
actually
is
crack
what
her
it is.
sternum.
You signed up
It is
for it.
what it is.
Y'all got
No.
health insurance.
Do they?
WWE get the best doctors in the world. She'll be okay.
Do they?
Hmm?
Do they?
You have to. Because WWE covers like they're the ones who like when they get injured they like ship them out to like the best doctors, everything. So WWE has to cover their health care.
They do.
Yeah,
That's awesome. I think this is
they
good.
have to legally because you can't have somebody like wrestle for you and literally risk their life in the ring and then be like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna pay for you getting hurt wrestling for me.
We're talking about Vince. So, someone died on Vince's watch.
Yeah, and that's probably when he changed that's honestly probably when he changed that.
Yeah, yeah,
Or
yeah.
or when oh wait, dude, so what episode what did you see so far in that
Um,
documentary?
oh,
Have
I
they
just
talked
finished
about
up with Brett landing the greatest punch ever. Like, thank
oh so
God.
they didn't even get to Benoit yet.
No, we haven't get there yet. I can't wait to
Jeez.
hear it though. I can't wait to hear
Jeez.
the misinformation from all these guys.
Oh man. Wow. Wow. Mm.
I know, I know. It's coming, it's coming. But listen, I give this an A plus too. Listen, man, this is series of the year, man. Series of the year. Cinema. Six times, six bangers. Come
I'd
on.
say it's a series of the year because it's literally probably the only series we've had of the year. So it has to be series of the year.
That's true. I mean, Liv and Rare count.
No, it's not a series.
They're about to fight for the third time in the last three pay-per-views.
That's not a series.
Why not?
Not a series.
Drew and CM Punk. That has to be a series.
It's
Why
not.
not?
It's okay. It's not a series. It's not. I'll say it's not a series for Liv and Rhea because they're not one on one for their second match.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Drew and Punk is a best of three for sure. I feel like most feuds are a best of three unless it's like a Roman Cody where it's like we can only do this at WrestleMania. That shit's
That's
so
right.
stupid. That shit pisses me off. Because I swear to God, if they try and run back Cody Roman at WrestleMania, I guarantee you it's going to be a Royal Rumble this year. It's not going to be a WrestleMania.
They
It's gonna open Royal Rumble. That's gonna be the first match. Cody Roman's gonna open WrestleMania. He's gonna lose,
Jordan
and Roman's gonna be in the Royal Rumble.
Jordan. They can do it at Royal Rumble and at WrestleMania, and then
No, bro.
again at SummerSlam.
I swear to God, if that actually somehow happened, I'm driving to Buffalo. I'm burning down your house. You will be homeless. And then when you were like, "Oh no, it's okay. I'll just go back.
Listen,
I'll go back to my other crib." Nope, that house is
listen,
gone too.
listen, Jordan. If you even try to do that, you know what's gonna happen?
What?
The tribal chief will steer you and protect my home from all the invasions from his loyal from his loyalists.
I don't think Solo's gonna do that for you.
I don't know. I don't even know Joe Reigns. I don't. Solo's tribal chief. It's fucking ridiculous. I would want a man before. I don't want a man to just try to give a thumb.
I mean, to be honest, I highly doubt that. I highly doubt. I literally highly doubt that it's at WrestleMania again this year.
Well,
And if
probably
it
not.
if it is, I would. I swear to God, I will not watch the main event. I really don't care. I don't need to see because if you think about it, for a third year in a row, really?
In my games, give it to me. What, third year in a row be amazing. Are you kidding? Be
No.
phenomenal.
No.
And it'd be their rubber match, their final, their big blow off.
Would it?
To
Because if
me,
Roman wins, Cody gets a rematch.
it never ends.
I swear to God, bro.
Jordan, listen.
Cody and I want Cody Randy at WrestleMania. That's what I want. Give me what I want.
What about Cody Cena?
I don't mind it. I think Cody Cena maybe should be one of John's last matches, his final run, like his like one of his like final matches, like retirement match. Because I feel
Not
like
against
if there's
not
somebody who
against
could
our
handle,
guy.
no, no,
Why
his
not?
retirement match because he's not even in the fucking company. At least give John's final match to somebody who's in the goddamn company. It's either got to be
Well,
Randy Orton, CM Punk, or Cody Rhodes. That's
so
literally the only. It's the only
for
three.
me, it should be Randy. His last match should be Randy. They have so much
It
history
should be
together.
Randy. But
Yeah.
that's the thing. If it's Cody, that means that John probably already won his 17th title because he's not going to win it for his final match.
Oh, like Daniel Bryan.
Or John goes into his final match as the champion, loses, and
Mm-hmm.
he's like curtain call. That's it. He could do that too.
Nothing be so great.
You ain't crying,
5 years.
bros. You're the biggest John Cena like burn the witch at the. You're the biggest. You're the
I will
biggest
cry
John
if
Cena
he
hater I've
if John
ever
Cena
seen.
if he retires. I will cry. Tears of joy.
What do you mean? If
No, no, God.
exactly,
No, God.
exactly, exactly.
So, well, not the biggest John Cena hater we know, by the way. Well,
Yes.
John Cena haters. We have an uncle. He ain't seen a way more than me.
Um.
Yeah, he ain't seen a way more than me.
See, but I don't hear that from him because he barely he's. I talked to him. I talked to him not too long ago. He said he doesn't really watch like that.
Nah, yeah, yeah. He
So
doesn't watch it like that anymore.
I don't hear that from him.
Believe me, it's there still. We'll see when it comes back. It'll come out. It'll come out. Oh. Listen, you have to understand, Jordan. I quit wrestling because of him. Because of him and Randy Orton every Friday on Smackdown. I'm like, no, forget this. This is whack. I should like thank him though. Force him to go outside and just do other stuff versus watching wrestling in the house. But it was John Cena versus Randy. I'll never forget it. John Cena versus Randy Orton. They're wrestling again for like the 18th billionth time. Well, you know what? I'm going outside. There's no way. There's nothing even outside to do. I'm just going outside. I'm done. And listen, you'll be surprised how much I actually have a lot of love for John Cena. He just does what we all want. Bring back the doctor. Bring back the doctor. Give him back. Always be a bad guy. But it's just all around. I'll expect that from there.
Just be
But
Super Cena. Don't be Doctor with Thugonomics. That shit is washed. He said he doesn't even rap like that anymore.
yeah,
And all his podcasts, he's like, I don't. He's like that was like the era back then. He's like, I don't do that anymore. I don't even rap. I don't freestyle like that anymore. He's like,
see,
he's like, I could every now and then, but like when I make like the surprise appearance, like at WrestleMania or something, when he like did that against Elias, I think,
mm-hmm,
and he
mm-hmm.
came out as Doctor Thugonomics, like stuff like that, yeah. But he's like, other than that, like I don't really do that anymore. So
See, not. I need to watch. I need to watch that. Him coming out against the Lions, being the Dr. Thugonomics character.
it's either gonna be Super Cena as
Mm-hmm.
a heel, or Super Cena as a babyface.
I'm here for the heel, baby. Give me the heel Cena. Give me what I want.
Um,
Cena was that man until he wasn't.
do we have to talk about Piper Niven and?
Yes, yes. We are a professional
All
wrestling
right,
podcast.
I'm just gonna let you say it.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna talk about it because I don't even really care. That's just stupid.
Yes. So Jordan doesn't care about the dumpster match either next week. Come on, man. You never seen the dumpster match in actual wrestling outside of a show. You kind of care about that a little bit. It's exciting. It's fresh. It's new.
Eh,
And the winner probably is gonna
you know what it
be
sounds like?
the.
Sounds like a trash idea.
I like that. I like that play on words. Um, the winner is probably gonna be, the favorite to be a thing, to be the mid card champion. Um, but okay, Misha versus Piper. Misha comes out, the crowd's excited. She gets a reaction. Always important. Piper comes out, reaction too. Chelsea's there too. Her valet, her little troublemaker. It's a great match. They're going back and forth, and Michael Cole's like, Chelsea brings out an actual trash can. Michael Cole's like, hey buddy, what's in that trash can? It reeks. It literally reeks. It smells terrible. What's in that trash can? Michael Cole's throwing shots. Michael Cole, when Chelsea Green was announced, he said, and the WWE's version of the White Sox,
Yep.
Chelsea Green with Piper Niven. I was like,
Yep.
Michael Cole is just going off on Chelsea Green, which is
Do you
amazing.
realize? Do you realize that Michael Cole focused more on Chelsea Green than he did the actual match? That should tell you something about this match.
No, 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 no. He was until good brother Corey Graves came in and called him out on it. Hey, I'll just call the match myself. Yeah, that's what Corey Graves said. I'll just call the match myself then, Michael. You're
Ooh.
focusing on Chelsea. And then he started giving out trash can puns. He's like, it's like a trash compactor. When the slam happened, he's like, I'll set it up for next week, Michael, since you don't want to do your job today. I was like, oh, this is amazing. Like, the chemistry
Okay.
they have. Huh?
I said okay, Corey.
You don't like Corey
Corey
Graves?
Corey Corey Graves cannot last on the thing by himself.
Yes, he can.
Not as good as Michael Cole can.
That's fine. Man. Corey Graves can go, man. And Corey Graves points out, like, hey, why are you doing that? Why are you like when Melo was like when he after Melo hit I think after he reversed it in midair, the midair cutter reversal. Not just to go back to this, but Melo was like, yeah, we know he kicked out, and he's like, hey, I hate to be this guy, and if Melo hooks both legs and secures the pin, that's a 3 count. It's like, yeah, we need that realistic commentary in the moment. What are you doing? Hey, pay attention, do the right thing. We need that. And Corey Graves is awesome at that.
I
He
mean, they always say that though. Even when they're like super tired and they just like put the arm over them, or if they like fall onto the cover, and they're like, if he could have just hooked the leg, that might have been it. It's like if he like instead of putting his arm on him, if he just put his whole body weight on him, that probably would have been the match. I feel like they always say that.
not for everybody. Not always when it's like in the
Not
moment.
for every
Sometimes it's like
pinfall for sure, but because it definitely like every pinfall they only pick up one leg. Most pinfalls they pick up one leg.
that's true.
So
That's true.
it's like at that stage in the match, it makes sense to say it versus like
Mm-hmm.
if it's like four
Early.
minutes in.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like when it gets later on in the match, they tend to say that a lot more, a little bit. I know Wade Barrett says it a lot too.
Wade,
So
yeah, I can see Wade Barrett saying that.
yeah, Wade says it a lot too. Because I mean, they basically have the same roles. Wade and Corey have the same roles, and Michael and Joe have the same role.
They're the color. I mean, they're color and play by play.
Huh?
They're color and play by play.
Yeah. So like
Yeah.
Michael and Joe are the same thing, and then Corey and
They're
Wade are more
they're
like
play by play.
if
They're color.
you they're more like if you just like if you hook the leg, blah blah blah. If you did this, blah blah blah. Like,
Yeah, they're literally color commentators. Color commentators. They're the
but
color, and then the other guys are the play by play.
so I'm like, yeah, because like I'm saying because like normally in the aspect of like commentators, or at least in like the Vince ish era, it's more of like a heel commentator, babyface.
No, yeah, this would have 3 guys and just be a mess. It's a mess.
No, they can have 3-man booths and it not be bad. They do 3-man booths for WrestleMania and it's not bad.
I hate the 3-man booth. Personally, give
It's
me a
all
two
about
man booth.
it's all about who you have on there. 3-man booth with Corey Graves, Michael Cole, and Wade Barrett.
Well, that would be fine, but also talking about like the best. Like back when Vince, I think I was talking. I think I told that topic from our Meacham and Chelsea rematch. But like, remember when it was Brian Saxton and Michael Cole, I think JBL together? You remember
Byron,
that?
Byron Saxton's all
I wish he never got hurt. He was a wrestler apparently before he got hurt.
right. Yeah, he was in NXT, OG NXT,
Well,
when it was like a competitive challenge show.
I wish he never got hurt. He probably seemed like a great wrestler, but he's not awesome at commentary.
Nope.
um, but back to Chelsea and Meacham though. Great match. One thing I really don't like about Meacham is her special, her finisher, eat the feet. Nah,
That
nah.
is for everybody who knows, shout out to y'all, Chris Danger's finisher. He's a
There's,
the guy who I told you, who's like started playing WWE games and then he went then like
right,
turned into a wrestler. That
right.
was his finisher in the game, so now he uses it in real life.
Did you do it better? I was about to say. Like I hate the finish. I
That's
just hate it. I just hate the finish. I hate do a super kick. Super kick makes more sense to me.
he also he does a super kick too.
Which yeah, super kick makes more sense.
But like super
But
kicks are
Meacham,
so like super kicks are it's like such a common move.
yeah,
I
Diamond
mean,
does
back
it,
in
but
the
so
day
what?
when the sweet chin music was actually do some damage to you. Now it's like you throw like the Big Show when in a match one day, and the Big Show's gonna try and throw a super kick at somebody just to stay modern. Braun Strowman's gonna try and throw a super kick at somebody.
Bro, if the Big Show does the super kick for a special, that should win every time.
No,
The big fist is the winner. This used to beat people. Used to be like, boom, knockout punch.
yeah, because that man had a fucking softball for a hand.
You think he has small feet?
No, but I just don't think he can't get up that high.
Oh, boom, say that. He probably can't. He
For a
probably,
super kick, he can't get it. It'll probably be like a more of like a leg raise to the side. That's why I was like,
you know what?
I'm not taking a 1, 2, 3 to that, brother.
Big Show gotta get you on your knees first to do a super kick.
Literally. Have you
Oh,
seen a
but
recent video of Big Show like wrestling on the cruise and like his
no,
knees, bro? His knees. When I tell you he walks, bro, his knees like this is like the inside of his knees, like
Mhm.
his knees bend inwards like this every time he steps. It's crazy.
Like
So
a
like he'll,
basketball player.
I guess, but like just because he's like so tall
A
and like he
basketball
has
player,
so
their
he
legs eventually bend out like this. They
his
bend
don't
out.
bend
That's what's going on.
his don't bend out, they bend in.
Oh, like they're collapsing on each other. Like his knees are touching when he walks,
Basically,
not outwards or touching. Oh no.
yeah. Yeah, yeah, it's bad.
Oh.
And
He
his
had a
legs are
show on
smaller
Netflix.
and he has more weight up top, so
He had a show on Netflix. You should just focus on that.
yeah, I watched it.
Was it good? Hey, our
Had
favorite.
It had Rikishi, Mark Henry,
Yeah, I was gonna
and
say our favorite
Foley.
helicopter dad was in it, Rikishi.
Yeah.
But to me, so I know you're not giving grades this match. I give that match a B. I
Yeah.
liked it. And it sets up the dumpster match for next week, man. The dumpster match for next week. Someone's going to the trash.
We'll see.
Wow. Oh. See, I like this yin and yang. I'm excited for the shows. You're not that excited for the shows. It's good. It's a good balance. I guess we both can be excited. I guess.
We can if it's like I'm more excited about I get less excited about go home shows unless it's like WrestleMania.
This is that's what I'm saying. Though, for a go home show, this is kind of nuts.
But I'm like, it's just a go home show for Bad Blood. I'm more excited to see Bad Blood than I am excited to see the go home show.
Oh my! So we're opposite there. Bad blood might be a disaster.
Why?
Drew might lose, which is probably Drew's probably gonna lose. Which, well,
It's
I'm
not a
gonna like
disaster.
that.
I don't care who wins or loses. I'm just saying like the feuds are a
Oh,
lot better. I'm
well,
more
look,
excited to see those matches, see those turnouts than I am just like the regular SmackDown matches or Raw matches.
like I can see a scenario like the people who I want to see win. The only one that wins is Liv.
Let's
Even
get the
though,
predictions because we did like predictions earlier, but it was too early.
okay, well, yes, but let's close out SmackDown first. We're almost there.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not saying right now. I'm just saying like let's just do
Okay,
predictions
yeah.
for ourselves.
main event, tag team, Solo, Jacob versus
Solo.
RKO. What do you think of this match?
You know what I think of this match? Do you really want to know?
Yes,
Sure, you want to know who I am?
I want to know.
Toby Maguire would say. I thought this match was a Timu version of what we're gonna get.
Yep, yep. I'm in agreement there. There's a little bit of warm up, right? And they need to practice too. A little bit of a
And
warm up.
I don't think they should have even had this at all.
Really?
Yeah, I could have been okay with that.
Okay, well, I love
Sure, okay, they got the win, but like Solo's literally been saying,
Solo.
Solo's literally been saying this entire time, like since the beginning of the show, y'all two don't work out whenever you try and beat us. So like,
Mm-hmm.
no surprise when they lose. Granted, the match starts to unfold. I mean, the match is so like I don't like the bloodline matches are still the same formula. That's why they're not intriguing to me.
With the numbers game. That's why they got to lose the tag title.
Not only the numbers game, but like the ref bumps. It was fine until like Jacob throws Cody into the ring and he knocks the ref's ankle. Like, stop, bro, stop.
I don't mind that because it's a new wrinkle.
I was like, I've seen enough.
but
Once
for
Cody came out, I was like, oh, it's
mhm.
clipped. Once Cody
I
came
knew
out, I was
that.
like, over.
I thought there was a chance they could actually win because I think the bloodline like they need to shake it up.
Nope.
Mainly they need to get rid of Solo. I thought there was a chance they could win. Then the Cody's music hit. I'm like, okay, you're definitely losing.
They
Because
1000% couldn't let them win just because they're in the show against Roman and Cody, and it's like, well, you can't beat KO and Randy. Why are we
right,
why are we hyped when you got to face Roman and the champion? You're not beating them. I'm like, so that's why I'm like, that's why I was like, bro, they're not losing this main event. Like,
right. But
but it's like,
so I didn't mind the ref bump. The ref bump, like I made it better. To me, made it better versus like a DQ finish or just like a distraction finish.
yeah,
It's honestly been a distraction finish, but like for me, when Randy Orton kept dropping, kept dropping Jacob no sold the first one, got up. I'm a Samoan.
they broke the monitors.
Yeah. Okay. I was gonna mention that they broke the monitors.
That
They
is
broke
tough.
everything. Look, they broke everything but the table.
Yeah,
Pens are flying, paper is flying, monitors are cracked, and then everything but the table kept breaking. Kept dropping them on the table, and then dropped Solo on the table, and the table still didn't break. I was like, you know what, WWE? That might be the new wave. Tables not breaking
um,
because it might hurt more for a table not to break and get slammed on it.
it does, and I don't think they want to do that. I just think for Randy's move, that's just like it's not supposed to break for that. Like
Mm.
he's not trying to break the table for it because he's been doing that since he was like ever since he. I remember I saw a clip recently, but like when the Singh brothers when he was facing Jinder
He
Mahal.
dropped him on his head. I remember
Yeah,
that.
he's been doing that for a long time. I don't think that the
Mm-hmm.
table's never broke whenever he does that. If it does, I
Yeah.
think it's just like a fluke where it wasn't supposed to break, but it broke. So I don't mind that it doesn't break. I going forward, I don't want them to like not break the table anymore. Just because if you start doing like dives off the top rope and shit, that shit
So
kill.
yeah,
But
outside of I was gonna say that, outside of like a frog splash or a dive or whatever from the ring to the table, but like a spot
mm,
like that, like yeah, let the table stand firm. Like Carl was crazy sometimes when the table breaks. Like, um, but I don't know. I enjoyed the match. I thought the match is good. We saw our RKO. Always gonna pop for RKO. The RKO the Tongan instead of one of the competitors. And and Kevin Owens eats the pin again for the 18th millionth time against the Bloodline. Eats the pin, and we got the tease of him turning on Cody. But even for me, though, it's getting a little stale. So that's why some tag titles, they got to come off those tag titles. They got
yeah,
to come off those tag titles. And it looks crazy for the tag team champions to just get washed up like that. Cody Rhodes came and took them both out essentially. It's like, all right, bro. Like,
It's
it's like get the titles off these guys. And I hated that too with Roman when Roman was up top when he was up top and the Usos were the tag champions. I hate when they would beat his henchmen, they just get beat up so easily. Like, man, you're the tag champs. This looks crazy. Like, this is absolutely insane. So, but I give the main event a B, no minus, no plus, just a B, because of the repetition and numbers game. But it's setting things up, man. They're setting things up, and they're planting seeds, and I'm excited to see sprouts.
I give it a B as well. It wasn't like anything too crazy. It wasn't anything too like shocking, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Um, just kind of what I expected.
Yeah,
But
I mean, yeah. Expected them to get the W. Expected Cody to come out.
but yeah, I mean, hopefully next SmackDown's better than this one. It was okay.
I think really. I think it's gonna be even better.
Let's see. No, my cousin's supposed to come pick up his car, so sorry. That's why I'm like looking over at my
Listen,
laptop to see if
I've been
he's.
looking outside this whole podcast, so it's okay.
Um,
Like someone chasing me or something. No, guys, I'm on the balcony just looking down at the people.
no, yeah, I don't know. It's like
Actually, can I? Not while we're doing the episode. I feel like I'm with you on the repetition. It is getting repetitive, a little redundant. The numbers game, we get it, and then eventually it makes the wrestlers look dumb. Like, hey man, I know the numbers game's coming. I'm glad Randy said, "Hey, Cody, listen, don't listen to that. Come out, come out. The time to show up is 4-on-2. Can't have that." I'm like, yeah, thank God. Like 4-on-2, just gonna lose. Just gonna eat that pin crazy. But okay, so SmackDown overall, I give it a B plus. I mean, my grades probably say it's an A. My grade probably says A minus. I'll get a B plus though. I'll get a B plus. Main event weighs it down to a B plus. But next week's show should be even better. A go home show with bangers. At least two bangers. A dumpster match and a ladders match for the chip. For the attack chip.
we shall see. Um, I don't know. I am very much like I'm interested.
Yes.
At the same time, I'm kind of uninterested. I kind of just want to get the bad.
Well,
I don't know why.
let's go to bad blood. Let's talk about bad blood. We got problems. Da-da-da-da-da. We got bad blood. Hey, I don't. I know she said bad blood and problems in that song. Travis Kelsey's girlfriend. If you know,
Um,
you know. I never forget. People are like, which, no, never mind. Let's not get off topic. Bad blood, my fault.
no, you're strong. Um,
Bad
what are the
blood.
what are the
Oh, shout out to our tag champions, Bianca and Jade, hosting the event. I was like, oh, it's cool to see. Got them hosting the thing. See if anything
now
shenanigans
now
will
I'm not
ensue.
looking for the
Huh?
I didn't even know that. Now you just ruined it. I was like, why are you shouting out? Why are you shouting them out? They weren't even on SmackDown, were they? I was like, were
No,
they on SmackDown? I was like,
they've
they
been on
weren't.
Raw recently.
I was like,
Yeah,
why?
it's annoying.
Why is he shouting them out? Oh, be there.
Yes. Yes, our tag
Um,
team champions. Holding up the belts proud.
uh, I don't know who wins Damien and Finn. If I gotta say
Woo!
somebody, probably gonna say Damien.
I'm going with Finn, baby. Judgment Day.
I want Finn to win, but you know, I'll stick with Damien just to be different from you saying Finn.
Okay.
Um,
I like it.
I'll say Liv retaining.
Our queen, Liv Morgan.
Uh, I say Solo eats the pin.
Yes, I
Punk
love that.
wins. Nia
Yeah.
retains. Tiffany cashes in, wins.
Woo! I like that. Okay, so I mean we're gonna be the same for
And
the
for Liv and
fucking.
Dom's match, somebody Dom dropped something from the cage to help Liv win.
I like that. I like that. So I was gonna drop something to help Liv win. I think Raquel Rodriguez. Raquel Rodriguez is coming back. She's going to put a hurting on Liv Morgan. And she'll be Liv's new muscle, kind of replace Damien in the Judgment Day, and get the women's division kind of up and cracking. The women's division, this storyline is fire, or was fire. It's kind of
I
cooled
think
down.
they can do that now because before it's kind of like, well, what is Raquel gonna chase after? They're not gonna go after tag titles because she's the women's champion. Once they
Mm-hmm.
introduce the mid card title, then it's like, okay, she can go after that title.
Liv to be the queen still. I think for Drew and Seth, no, let's go Drew. Even though Drew and Seth, Drew and CM Punk, excuse me. Let's go Drew for that, and then Bailey, shock the world, Bailey, shock the goddamn universe. Show me you're a hugger and a thug at the same time.
You
Now
know what?
probably
No,
wins. I would love to
I'm
see
switching
Bailey
my
win.
answer back. I'm switching to Finn. Finn's gonna win. I gotta go with my gut because like I'm just saying it just to be
Mm-hmm.
different, but like we're gonna have different results for the matches anyway.
Right.
So I just didn't want it to be like a dead even like draws and like besides like that one match. But yeah, Finn's gonna
Like
win.
SummerSlam. Like
Finn.
SummerSlam. Yeah, everything was saying was so funny.
Everything was the same besides one match, and then literally everything was completely the opposite. Where like Nia won and everything. I was like, all right, bro. I don't know shit. I don't know shit since WrestleMania, bro. Those 6 months flew. I didn't not
And
even 6 months. Those like 4 months.
listen, for people who are new to this, WrestleMania Jordan predicted all those matches.
Every
For those
single
who
one.
don't, right, for those who don't know, all those matches, the outcome, the winner, all that. What down to the finish itself, like okay. So they don't have that on DraftKings though, do they? At least not
Huh?
yet. They don't have it on DraftKings yet, right? WWE.
No, they only have it as a. I think they only do like WrestleMania really, or like Royal Rumble.
Mm. Makes sense. I mean, that makes sense.
Like I understand why they do it, but like at the same time, it's kind of like,
I don't know what that means.
all
If
right,
you like,
all
I
right,
can
Siri,
search through it.
Uh-oh.
all right, bro,
Siri's talking back. Siri's talking back.
all right. Um,
I said that my Siri activated. Hilarious.
uh,
Yeah. So bad blood next week Saturday. We gotta get another pod in about the Mr. McMahon documentary. I mean, it's football right now, but Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I'm gonna pound those episodes. Let me get through it. We gotta talk about that too. Dog, bad blood. Wow. So we gotta talk about this. When are we gonna record again? Friday night, maybe? Or just record on Sunday after everything's done.
we can record. We can record Friday.
Yeah, yeah. I like it. I like it.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm down for that.
Yes, sir. Man.
Oh man, I'm
So
tired. I don't know why. I'm tired. I forgot to tell you. I fell asleep for like 30 minutes of the show last night too.
what?
Fell asleep face down on my bed. Woke up confused as hell.
He fell asleep during the Meacham match. He
Huh? No, I
fell
fell
asleep
asleep
during the
during
Meacham match.
I'm not gonna lie, I fell asleep partially. I fell asleep like for like 5 minutes during
Mhm.
the Carmelo match,
What?
and I fell asleep again during the Meechin match. Yeah, fell asleep for a hot minute.
I'm trying to make it so I'm not like getting blacked out here. It's getting dark outside, I guess. Like, oh, yeah, that's bad luck. Don't knock that down. It's Miles, baby. Man. So, for another banger episode, MCW faithful, we thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. As always, our Twitter handle, our YouTube information, that's all going to be in the description of the episode. Um, I'm Brandon.
Jordan.
Another great episode. Thank you guys for watching and listening for us to the MCW, baby. Yes, sir.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Yes.
Catch you in the next one.
Yes,
Deuce.
sir.
Deuce.
Deuces. Ooses.